What's up, guys? This is Chris with Serving and Swerving, and I'm at my spot up here at Papago Park. But I wanted to just talk about what I thought, my first thoughts on Scottsdale and living in Scottsdale. So I travel around to a different city or state every 4 months, and I kind of just figured, you know what, I always look up these places online, so I'll do the same. I'll talk about them online, kind of say how I feel about the areas. So Scottsdale, beautiful. Well, just first off, the Phoenix Valley in general, which I didn't even realize that Phoenix was a valley, or that Tempe and all this spot was a valley. I mean, obviously whenever I'm here now, I can tell that it's surrounded by mountains, but I didn't know much about the Southwest. I'm from St. Louis, and I've been traveling around for a while now, but this is my first time really exploring the Southwest and living out here. So I've been here for 2 weeks now, and I just kind of wanted to give my first thoughts about, you know, Scottsdale in general and the kind of the Phoenix area. So whenever I wanted to give my first thoughts on the area, I figured let's break it down into like people, place, lifestyle, that sort of thing. So as far as like the people go in Scottsdale, first off, the people got some money out here, you know, and I've learned this about Scottsdale. So it's like where Old Town is and Southern Scottsdale, that's where like the tourists go, and that's where, like, you know, the normal people go, you know. And then as you go to North Scottsdale and Paradise Valley, that, like, say you go to, I think it's the Scottsdale Quarter, that's whenever you're gonna start having the steakhouses and the people with a lot of money. But in Old Town and Scottsdale in general, you're just gonna see a lot of Lambos, a lot of Hummers, a lot of BMWs, a lot of Jaguars, a lot of nice cars. Scottsdale definitely has money, and it also has a lot of healthy people. So obviously, like, November through March is the busy season out here in Scottsdale, and so I mean, that's why I came out here. I serve and bartend. I just try to go to the busiest spots and make good money working. But definitely, I feel like because a lot of people are transplants, so they come here from somewhere that was cold, so they're just in a good mood to be out in the sun. You know, the sun will do that to you. It'll put you in a good mood. So I see a lot of people mountain biking, a lot of people hiking, living it up. So Scottsdale is nice for that, very healthy. The restaurants and everything is very nice. It's definitely got a Southwestern vibe to it, and there's like Native American reservations nearby. So I mean, that's really good. I think a lot of people say this, you know, that are like connected or like love animals and stuff, but I've always vibed with the Native American like lifestyle story and kind of their view on life, and you know, I've always liked it. So that's interesting. So you're gonna see like a lot of turquoise shops and a lot of like reservations, a lot of different like Native American based things. But there's also gonna be like a Latin Hispanic vibe, you know, for the Southwest vibe. So it's gonna be like a lot of tacos, a lot of margaritas and places like that. And I love tacos and I love margaritas, so fits in nicely. So the spot's awesome. Definitely better than I expected. You know, whenever I first came out here, I thought it was gonna be more desert. It's honestly like, obviously it's desert, you know, like red rocks, and you know, you're gonna have cactus and everything, but it's a lot greener than I thought. Last winter I was in South Beach, Miami, and it was super green, and I loved it because I love that lush thick green. It's just beautiful, you know. So out here I was kind of worried everything would be a little bit too brown, but if you look around, there's a whole lot of green, which is nice, you know. So I like that a lot more. And I didn't realize how nice the mountains were up here. You know, I didn't know much about Phoenix or Scottsdale or the whole area, so I didn't realize this whole area is in a valley, right? So then after you get past the mountains, I guess then it gets to desert. So where we're at, it's just got mountains, which are beautiful, you know, and it's just perfect weather. Whenever I first got here, I thought it was a little bit cold because I got here at night, but I'm like, during the daytime, this is pretty much what I wear. I mean, obviously I try to wear something nicer, it's laundry day, but shorts and like a hoodie, you know, and that's fine, or a light jacket, or you don't have to if you don't like the cold, but I'm up high, obviously. So the lifestyle is really good. I like Scottsdale a lot. I think I might come back here next winter. So pretty much during winter time, the busiest spots or the tourist spots in America are pretty much like South Florida, or ski resorts in like Colorado, like Vail, Aspen, Breckenridge, or the Southwest, like Arizona. So those are the three main options. And you know, I've already done South Florida and North Florida. I've already done the mountains, and I love skiing and snowboarding. But you know what, here in Scottsdale, you could have the mountains without the cold and the snow. You know, obviously you can't snowboard or ski, but I know you could go 2 hours north to Flagstaff, but you know, you could mountain bike, you could hike, which is a lot easier to do anyway, and everybody could do that. But yeah, I'm loving the mountains. I love being up high. It's a great area. The clientele's got money. Old Town Scottsdale seems cool. A lot of small shops, a lot of restaurants and bars. Obviously with everything going on, I don't know how good the bars and restaurants are gonna be. I was gonna be a server or bartender here, or bar back, But I think honestly I'm just going to Lyft or Uber now, because another thing about going to these busy areas during their busy time, a lot of people need Ubers and Lyfts. So hey, it's their busy season, and that way I could go see my daughter. I could work here for 2 weeks, then go back to St. Louis for a week, then come back, you know, and kind of come and go. So I like it out here. It's great, a lot better than I expected. Plus one of my best friends, James, lives up here, which is another big reason why I chose this area. Plus I have a few other friends who live here. Shout out Kate, shout out Barcina's brothers, Brandon. Yeah, so good area. I think you definitely could make money. There's some high-end steak joints like up in North Scottsdale and Paradise Valley. So good area, good hiking. Everything's good. It's an awesome spot. I really like it. And you know, and everything's not too expensive. Oh yeah, how could I forget? So the roads and the traffic and everything's set up. Like someone explained it to me. All the roads pretty much go one way or the other way. So the long roads and some of the best traffic slash things that I could imagine, you know. So like the way everything's ran, like you could get to everywhere very easy. Traffic's very well set. So are the highways. I think that is something to do with it being west. So on the East Coast and in different areas, they had to set up life and they had to set up the roads and they had to figure everything out first. They figured it out, and they, you know, then they learn new technologies. They kind of learn how to put everything together, how to map, how to coordinate. As they move further west, that's why I feel like everything's a lot more organized, it's got a better structure to it than it does on the East Coast, which I love the East Coast. But I'm like west because it just had more time to learn the tricks of the trade and to figure out how to do everything, where the East Coast doesn't. So as far as like traffic and like how everything's laid out, it's beautiful. The whole valley, you know, I mean, very great traffic. It's laid out very nice. You can get around, so I like that a lot. All right, guys, so that was just a little bit. Like I said, I'm trying to get more comfortable with just putting up videos and thoughts and different things about the area. So if you're thinking about moving to Scottsdale, Phoenix, Tempe, any of those areas, do it. Scottsdale and Tempe and Mesa are all so close together, you know, so I'm like, they're all so similar. So move into any 3 of those spots. You can move into Paradise Valley if you could, you know, a very nice area. Otherwise, I haven't been to like downtown Phoenix at all, because all of these areas or all these little cities like Tempe and Mesa and Scottsdale, they already have their own like downtown areas and they're already popping, and they're like not even close to, you know, like I don't know, just very nice little big cities next to Phoenix, you know, like everything. Tempe, Scottsdale, Mesa, they're all real nice. So check it out. I definitely recommend moving to the area because it is amazing. I love it. Obviously I'm here in winter time, so it is like December 13th I think, and this is the nice time to be out here. So I hear summers are brutal, which I'm sure they are, so I would not be here. I'm only going to be here December, January, February, March. So subscribe while I'm here, and I'm gonna go check out the area and check out the main restaurants. And if there's anything that you want to tell me or have me check out before you get here, just let me know and I can check it out for you. All right guys, subscribe, press like. Thank you. Talk to you next time.